So last Sunday we did a video where I did the top 10 best Pokemon cards to invest in under $10. Now today we are going to do the top 20 best Pokemon cards to invest in under $20. And if you guys do like this idea and you guys want me to do the top 30 under 30, I am willing to do that. Please let me know down in the comments. It won't be next Sunday because that's the video where I show what I'm investing in for that month, but it'd be the Sunday after that, so please let me know. And we got to give thanks to our sponsor today, and that's Platinum Protectors. This is a brand new sponsor that I personally reached out to because I absolutely love their products. Probably the most asked question that I get to is what I use for my booster boxes and my ETBs. But yeah, they got stuff for everybody. They even got top loaders, penny sleeves, you know, the nice thick magnetic booster box cases, but they even got the nice cheaper ones, which is great for shipping, especially those more expensive booster boxes and ETBs. You know, they got Japanese booster boxes, Lorcana, they got stuff for everybody. I mean, they even got protectors for action figures, die-cast, Funko Pops, movie boxes, trading cards, and video games. So definitely check them out. The link is in the description. All right, let's get to it. Now, these are in no particular order, like number-wise. So we're starting off with the Meowscarada EX Special Illustration Rare from Paldea Evolved. I think this was the best starter out of all three, and the art is absolutely beautiful. Now, I know not everybody is obsessed with Gen 9, but a lot of kids are, and they will be in the future. You know, they're going to want to come back just like we did. All right, next, we got the Dendra Special Illustration Rare Trainer. I want to say this card is like $60, $70 for Japan. It could be a little off on that, but it's starting to go up in price also. It was $8.52. Now right around 10, 11 bucks. Last sold $10.84, $12.99, $11.35, $10.93, $10.84. Very solid card. I personally do not collect Special Illustration Rare Trainers, but I know a ton of people do. So next, Tapu Koko EX Special Illustration Rare from Paradox Rift. I think this card is so underrated. Very unique art. I absolutely love it. It sticks out every time. Was $10.62 up to about $18.50. Last sold some about 4 at $15.99, probably per deck. Another one at $16.40 and another one at $16.74. You got to think, these are some of the only Special Illustration Rares that we got that are just of like regular Pokemon. They don't have weird crowns on them or anything like that. These are just regular, you know, especially a legendary Pokemon like this. Very, very solid. Next, we got the Penny. This is probably my favorite Special Illustration Rare Trainer if I had to choose one. That Umbreon with those ears back is absolutely beautiful. I think this card should be $50 plus. Let's check these last sales. One at $13.23, $11.99, and $13.19. Beautiful card though, seriously. Next, we got the Koraidon EX. I actually enjoy these legendaries. I mean, it's pretty crazy to think about. Imagine starting off playing Pokemon. Like, think of Gen 1, where you can ride around on like an Articuno or something, just right off the bat. It's just crazy that we got a legendary right off the bat that we can ride the whole game. So very, very solid. I do enjoy the art. I always compare this to the Gouging Fire art. I think this art is much better. The Gouging Fire art, I feel like, was just like a cheap copy of this. Last sold is $14, $13.49, and $13. It is going up in price. Was $10 a couple months ago. So a lot of these Special Illustration Rares are starting to, you know, climb back up. Next, we got the Miraidon. This card was like $100 on release and then sat around $70, $80 for a while. I absolutely love this card. One of my favorite Special Illustration Rares. Was $13.92 up to $18.26. And now last sold $18.35, $18.36, $17. Cheapest is about $16.68. You know, I could definitely see this card shooting up in the future too, you know, maybe a few years from now, but so solid. Next, this one I'm probably a little biased on, to be honest. It's the Dragonair from 151. Dragonair is like my favorite Pokemon. Dragonair and Suicune, so I'm definitely a little biased. I think this card should be like $50, but I'm happy it's cheap so everybody can get it. Last sold $14.14. Someone got 2 at $20. Let's see, $3.55. I'm guessing that's Japanese. I also want to get a bunch of Japanese ones too, because I mean, we're talking $3, $4. Not bad. Yeah, it looks like for the cheapest for English is about $14.04. Solid card, but realistically, I could see it being a $20, $25, maybe even $30 card, possibly. Next, we got the Pikachu 151. I love this card. If you guys really look at how many Pokemon are in here, it's insane. Like, it might hold a record for the most amount of Pokemon. I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that a Blastoise? 7. You guys know there's a Blastoise in this card? I didn't. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, probably even a little more. It's hard to tell, but so many Gen 1 Pokemon. It's crazy. I can't believe I never noticed that Blastoise before. And let's check these last sold. 1944, 1950, 1970, 2547. A lightly played for 1840. Not too bad, honestly, for what you're getting. Next, we got the Raikou V from Crown Zenith. Very solid card. I love that you can kind of tell that he's like in the valley, in the mountains. You can kind of see the mountains in the background. I do enjoy that. Was 1550, now 2428, and now 1889. Last sold 1999, 18, and 1970. Now it's time for basically my favorite card in all Sword and Shield, the Suicune V. Absolutely love this card. Was 1550 up to 30, now right around 20. Last sold 2089, 21, 20, 20, 20, 19, 2083, 2050. And I did see a few sales around like 15, 16 bucks too. So as soon as that thing gets, you know, in the teens all day long, I am for sure stocking up. Next, we got the Sylveon VMAX Trainer Gallery from Brilliant Stars. Was up to $35, now right around 20 bucks. Last sold 21, lightly paid 19.97, near mint 1960, 21.19, 19.89. So right around that $20 mark. Next, we got the Sylveon V Trainer Gallery. Was up to $26, right around $20 now. 21, 1965, 22, 21, 24, 20, 26. So actually a little bit higher sales than the VMAX. So that one might be a little tougher to find around $20. Next, got something different. You know, I know a lot of people like rainbows, and I'm telling you, the GX rainbows blow the VMAX rainbows out of the water. So we got the Articuno GX here from Celestial Storm. Very solid card. Was $19.70, and it's just up $1. Last sold $18.99. Lightly played $20.99. Near mint $23. Near mint $27. So it might be a little tough. There's another one for $20 to find it right around the $20 mark. But I guarantee if you look, you can definitely find it because not too many people are collecting these right now. Next, we got two more rainbows here, both Incineroars. Very solid starter Pokemon. So one is from Guardians Rising at market price $14.31, and the other one is from Team Up, market price $12.74. So if I had to choose one, I'm probably going Team Up just because it's a way more rare set. But very solid card, starter Pokemon, very cheap. And I know a lot of people like Incineroar. Next, we got the Gold Houndoom. Like I said before, my lists are going to be different than everybody else's. I am trying to have a little bit of everything in here. But I love this gold card. One of the few gold cards that we got of an actual good Pokemon. I think this is one of the best gold cards we've gotten. And to see it so cheap compared to like the Snorlax is pretty wild. So it was $18.74. Now down a couple dollars. Last sold, well, $18.41 for lightly played. So we got a $8 near mint. $16.98 near mint, $14.99, $16.97, $19.95. Very solid. Love that card. Next, we got the Unknown V alternate art from Silver Tempest. I love Unknown. Was 14 up to 31. Now back down to 18. So we got a damage for 12, another near mint for 17.05. Let's check that year high. So it was the 31. But this card, again, was $70, $80 on release for the longest time. And if you look at the letters, it actually spells out Victory Symbol, which is the move down here. Such a big fan of this card. Next, we got the Gold Star Umbreon. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but the real Gold Star Umbreon is one of the most expensive Gold Stars, and it is extremely, extremely rare. Like, a lot of people will never own a Gold Star Umbreon. So I could definitely see this card going up in price. It's relatively cheap, and it's not super, super easy to pull. I mean, you can go watch Pokerev, them all chase this card, and it took quite a bit of packs. So it was $14.67, now $16.54, and coming down right now at $14.36, $12.68, $12.68. So it might be right around the lowest it's been, well, about equal. We got a $12.95 here. So getting down to the $12, $13 mark is very, very solid for this card at near mint. All right, we got a few left. Next, we got the Celebi and Venusaur GX tag team. Now, this is a promo. Now, for promos, there is kind of a cap to where, like, how high you can really reach because it can only get so expensive because then you can just buy the tin with the card in it. But this art is absolutely beautiful. I'm not even exaggerating. This is one of my favorite arts. I love Venusaur. I love Celebi. It's just an awesome, awesome card. I have zero complaints with this card. Was $15.31 up to $16.96. Down to $14. Last sold $13.50, $13.50. Somebody got one at $20.49. We got an $11.99 near mint. That's a CGC 8. We got a lightly played 1425. And to be honest, a CGC 8, like, you're not going to get this card in mint condition probably just buying it randomly on TCG Player or eBay. It's a promo. You know, promos usually don't have the best odds, even though the case for this is pretty solid. But still, I've opened multiple of these that had damage on every one that I opened. So, I mean, you could always go a little cheaper getting these graded cards and just crack the slab and throw it in the binder. We got a lightly played at $10.99. But I'd say the average for near mint's right around 13, 14 bucks. Next, we got the Shining Arceus. Now, if you guys didn't know, this card is textured. Like, the actual Arceus here is fully textured. That's why I absolutely love these cards. I think these cards are so much better than all the baby shinies we get for like Hidden Fates and Paldean Fates and all that. And these heavily remind me of the Shining cards from Neo. So, big fan of this card. So, it was $12.84 down to $11. Now, last sold $11.50, $11.95. And what I love about these too is there's not very many of these. There's like 7 of them, I think, with promos. So it's super, super easy to complete the whole little set. I love the little small subsets like this. It's so rewarding when you finish it, and it's actually doable. So much easier than like trying to complete a master set where you're trying to get 200 different cards and track down reverse holos and holos that you're paying money for. It just doesn't make any sense. All right, last on the list, and we're going vintage. Now I looked through every single base set card, fossil card, and jungle card, and this is the best card that I could find for right around 20 bucks. The Ninetales base set unlimited. Now I know it's unlimited, but still I know a ton of people would love to get a few vintage cards. Well, I just did the work for you. I looked through them all. I think Ninetales is a very, very solid Pokemon. I don't think I've ever heard anybody in my entire life say they do not like Ninetales. And in my opinion, this is one of the best arts. And if you check down here, you know, a ton of rough condition. Heavily played, moderately played, lightly played, like a near mint right here, 1788. Like, you can check for the last few weeks, there's barely any near mints. We got a near mint here for 1653. So I went ahead and I went on eBay and I found one right here, $15 with $1.25 in shipping. This card looks beautiful. It looks like there's only one white mark on the back right down here. Otherwise, the card is very, very, very beautiful. Great condition. But yeah, you can not go wrong with the beautiful Ninetales like that. But all right, that was the top 20 Pokemon cards to invest in under $20. If you guys want me to do the top 30 under 30, please let me know down in the comments. And remember, if you guys do have any questions, you know, collecting, investing, or personal for me, definitely go check out my last What If Wednesday and drop your question there for a chance to be featured in the video. And two, if you guys could do me a big favor and hop over to Instagram and please give me a follow there, I would really, really appreciate that. I post something there every single day, whether it's from my personal collection or Pokemon news or like new cards getting revealed, whatever it is. And then you can also check out my membership, it's only 99 cents a month, and my eBay store. We got 100% positive feedback with over 20,000 cards sold. And definitely check out Platinum Protectors. You will not be disappointed. But all right, I want you guys to have a great day. And if you want to watch my last Pokemon Falling Friday, click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.